Burkhalter, and I just wanted to share with you a resource called Wakelet. Well, how can Wakelet help you? Just from my experience this summer being in professional development classes and graduate classes, I would encounter many digital resources, and they were hard to keep up with or make notes of throughout the courses. And so what I have found is that Wakelet is a great way to quickly curate your digital resources, and you will be able to go back and find them. You won't forget about them. I don't know if you've done that before. You'll hear about a good resource and then you forget all about it. This way you can keep track of all that. So you can go on to wakelet.com to sign up. And on this slide, you will find directions for signing up and using Wakelet. So I'm going to show you around Wakelet just a bit. So this is wakelet.com. I have already curated many resources. These are all of my collections. I have one technology with Apple products, and here one specifically for Wakelet, resources for Wakelet. So now I'm going to show you how to create a collection. Okay, so here you can choose create a collection, so I'm going to click on that. And I think that I want my collection to be STEM library ideas. So I'm going to pick a cover image to make that easy for me to spot. I'm just open that up and I'm going to search for an image, and I'm going to choose this one here. Okay, now I'm going to give my collection a name, and I'm going to name it STEM Library Ideas. Okay, now something to really pay attention to is if you want other people to see your collection, you will need to go up to the right hand corner where it says private and click on it and choose how you want that displayed. And I want this to be public for anybody who wants to use it. So now I'm done there. Now I'm ready. I've created my collection. Now I'm ready to add. Got to go back into edit mode. I'm going to add a resource, and I've already found when I Googled this, the Massachusetts Library System has some ideas for STEM in the library. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste this into my Wakelet. So if you'll come down here and you click the plus button, you can add a web address. Paste it right in there. And you have other options too, where if you saw those to the right, you can choose different things to add. So now that I'm done with that, if I go back to my Wakelet, to my cover page, here's my STEM library ideas. When I click on it, scroll down, there is my resource right there. Now you can join a Wakelet space. On this slide, you will look over to the right where you can join my Wakelet collection for what resources for using Wakelet. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to join a space. So I'm going to come up to this search area right here, and I'm going to join, I'm going to search for my technology coordinator and join her space. Her name is Katie Maddox, so I'm going to search that. And you see it gave me collection, so that means I need to come right over here and click people because I want to follow a particular person. And this is Katie right here, so I'm going to click here and I'm going to follow her. Okay, so let's go back to the cover page. Now something that's really important, if you notice, let's say, let me back up here and look at that again. You can really see how having your picture on your Wakelet really helps people to locate you. I know Katie, and so this was really easy. If I did not have this, it might have been a little more difficult for me to find her. So if you click here, you can go in here. It's kind of like Facebook. You can click here and edit your image. Normally when you get your Wakelet, it's just a solid circle with your initial in it. But just go here to put your photo in. Now, one thing that is really helpful is if you would set Wakelet as a Chrome extension. It really will make curating your resources easier. Okay, so to set your Wakelet as a Chrome extension, you're going to type in. I'm going to go to Google. Type in Chrome extension. Right here. Click on this extension. And you'll go into this box and you'll search Wakelet. Mine is already added. I already have mine set, but when you are setting yours, there'll be a box to install, so you can click to install that, and then you can have it set as an extension. So how does this help? All right, so let's say I am searching a resource for STEM library activities. And I haven't looked at this one, but I'm just going to click on this. Let's say I want this one. So I'm going to click on this site. And from this site, I can click here, click Wakelet. And click STEM Library Ideas. And it is saved into my Wakelet as a resource. Okay. So let's say you want to invite someone to your collection. So you click on the collection, and then you can click invite. People can, you can copy the link, share the link. You can produce a QR code, which is great for students if you want to curate a special collection for them to do research from, and that's all that they can access there. And then you also have a code. So just go back, look at my slide. You'll see videos of how to use Wakelet. You will also, if you join my Wakelet, you can find lots of ways to use Wakelet. And down at the bottom, you can see written instructions for using Wakelet. I hope you find Wakelet as useful as I do.